Once the project is done, it is possible to hide all lines that we used to make the project. For instance, if you go into the sidebar, you can hide the leaders, you can hide the perimeter lines, and enable the rounded version of the circuits. The curvature used by the program is the one that is set in the extended data of the radian area. If you want to change the information displayed in the labels of the circuits, for instance, you have just to access the labels manager window and turn the properties on if you want to display it, or turn it off if you don't want to display it. In this case, we are turning everything off but the circuit's number. And actually, we are going also to change the description. We don't want to have circuits, we want to have just the pound key. It is possible to change the size, change the graphics in order to get what is on the screen now. So you can customize this kind of graphic. It is possible to add calculation information inside the drawing. It is possible to draw tables or legends by using the dedicated command, selecting the legend's default layout, and entering in the drawing. So you click on the command, you select panel circuits if you want to have the details of the circuits that you have drawn, and then you place it on the drawing. It is possible to change the properties displayed in this table, and it is also possible to change the font used in the table. For instance, we access the drafting styles and we select technique, and the program updates the type of font of the table. Once the project is complete, we can arrange the paper space for plotting. First of all, we can enable Sheet 1 and access the Page Layout Manager window. We click on Edit, and we can select the paper size of course, and as a printer, for instance, we can select the PDF driver that is installed with the software. Let's reset the paper size. We can select ArcD, for instance. It is possible to set the direction of plotting, so portrait or landscape, and we can save the new settings in the page. In this case, we need to reset the sizes of the viewport, and to do that we can use move, we can use stretch command, so all the commands that you can use in the model space. Plus, double clicking the viewport, you access to the model space, so you can center the project in your page. You can resize the viewport in order to exclude the tables in this case, and by using our sidebar you can turn off the main level and leave only the basement, for instance. Then if you don't want to plot the array area tag, you can turn it off, as you can turn it off also the perimeter lines, in order to leave on the screen only the circuits. In the Properties tab of the viewport, it's possible to set the scale factor. Let's use it 1/4 to 1 foot or 1/8 to 1 foot. Select the scale factor that best fits your needs. By arranging 4 different viewports, it's possible to plot both levels and both tables in the same page. It's also possible to add any other information you need to add.